Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Policewoman among three accidentally shot by Burlum guard. A policewoman was among three people that was reportedly shot at the National Commercial Bank in Portmore, St. Catherine on Thursday morning after a gun belonging to a member of the Burlum security team accidentally discharged. The woman constable, who is assigned to the Hunts Bay police station, was conducting business when members of the Burlum security team went to the institution to load the automated banking machine sometime after 10 o'clock, reporters understand. It is reported that one of the guards accidentally discharged his weapon, hitting the three customers who were standing in front of the bank. The police officer was shot in the left forearm, while others were hit in the leg. They were rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital for treatment. Levy's B sample confirms banned substance. Sprint hurdler Ronald Levy B sample has returned a positive result, confirming two banned substances found in his A sample by the WADA lab in Canada after he was tested out of competition last month. Levy will now be having a hearing on the matter and faces a possible 4-year suspension from the sport. The substance in Levy's sample were GW 501516 and GW 501516 of both sulfoside and sulfone. Police launch probe following arrest of 3 men, seizure of firearms on Marcus Garvey Drive. The police have launched a cross-divisional investigation involving the West Kingston and St. Andrew South Police Divisions after 3 men, one of whom is considered to be a known producer of violence, were apprehended Thursday morning on Marcus Garvey Drive in Kingston. A police source stated that acting on information, officers intercepted the vehicle in which the men were traveling. A search of the vehicle resulted in the seizure of 2 firearms. The vehicle was also seized. The identities of the men are being withheld pending investigation, the police stated. Petrodram says men apprehended by police not employed to the company. Petrodram Limited, in a statement issued on Thursday, has indicated that the 3 men detained by the police during an operation on Marcus Garvey Drive are in no way associated with the company. Petrodram says it remains committed to ensuring the safety and security of its employees, said the men who were not employed or contracted by them. At approximately 6:25 a.m. on Thursday, November 23rd, 3 men were apprehended by the police in the Petrodram car park designation for contractors, which is located outside the security checkpoint. We can confirm that the men detained are not employees of Petrodram, nor are they contracted by Petrodram, a part of the company's statement read. Petrodram also confirmed that firearms were seized from the men at the scene and says they will continue to monitor the situation as police conduct their investigation.
Information reaching me about minutes to 7 this morning was that police operation took place at the vicinity of the entry into Petrodram's gated facility, and just outside our security main gate in a car park designated for contractors, the police operation apprehended 3 men and recovered 2 firearms. Presumably, the report reaching us there that there were motives surrounding them being at the vicinity at the time. They were taken into custody and the matter is actually being investigated further by the police. Well, the police, they are investigating. The fact that you had a car there with 3 persons with 2 illegal firearms, one has to question their motives, and that's the duty of the police. They are undertaking the necessary investigation, and that's in their hands. It's understandably unsettling for the staff, and we wish to underscore our firm commitment to ensuring the safety for our valued members of staff, and we ask that the necessary precaution be taken every day. It's the nature of what we live in day by day, and so we can't let our guards down. Certainly are not daunted by what has occurred, of course concerned, and certainly will be taking necessary steps to beef up our security a notch or 2 to ensure that matters of this nature coming too close to home that we'll have to deal with forcefully.
These men are from the corporate area. One of them as far as Kingston East. He's known to the police as a violence producer. It's still pretty early in the investigative process. It's a joint investigation, as I indicated before, that the arrest took place on the side of Kingston West, but the initial action by the police was from the St. Andrew South Police. So both sets of investigators are jointly looking at the matter. We're following some information that would suggest that the men were at the location with the intent of committing a violent act. Were it not for the response of the police, they would have been successful, or they could have been successful.
What really happened? Education Minister Favor Williams has requested additional information on the collapse at school and subsequent death of a grade 3 student at Wakefield Primary and Infant School in Trelawney on Tuesday. 8-year-old Alexandra Drummond was reportedly seen unresponsive on the floor by her classroom teacher after lunch break and was taken to a nearby facility and then to hospital by school personnel. She was later declared dead. This is a terrible tragedy that has traumatized Alex's family, classmates, and the wider school community, Williams said, as she declared that more information is needed. Williams also urged school personnel, parents, and all who have a duty of care of children to be watchful for an early sign of health challenges. Alexia was described as quiet, diligent student by her classroom teacher. The minister also noted that the ministry's team of guidance counselors has started offering support and counseling to the family and school community. On Thursday, reporters reported that Alexander's class teacher painfully recounted of the tragedy. The teacher, Cheryl Chisholm, has recounted that shortly after resumption of classes following the lunch break on Tuesday, she was walking towards the class while reviewing a lesson when she spotted the 8-year-old slumped on the floor, unresponsive. While in the class, I was going over a topic, which I did before lunch. I realized that some of the students did not fully grasp the lesson, so before I decided to move on, I decided let me review what I did. So I went to the chalkboard, everyone was seated and started reviewing. I don't know if it is God who sent me to walk to her side, right so when I reached, I saw her on the ground. I said, Alexia, why are you lying on the ground? I did not hear her respond. So I said, get up, Alexia, and she did not move. So I bent over where I saw her on the ground, vomit on the ground, the teacher said. So I grabbed her quickly and shouted out to other teachers, and they came. We lifted her up and we went to the staff room. Other teachers came and we rushed her to the Wakefield Medical Center with a vice principal and a caregiver, then to Falmouth Public General Hospital, and from Falmouth to Connor Regional Hospital. The guidance counselor went with them, recounted Chisholm. She told reporters that it was the first in her 25 years in a classroom that she had ever experienced such tragedy. Family and other stakeholders are awaiting the result of a post-mortem to determine the cause of death for Alexia. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification